Welcome back to the Sleepy Keys Craft Corner. Today on the program, we are going to be making a Merry Broochmas Christmas tree. Now, this is a decorative brooch-based Christmas tree where we're going to be utilizing brooches, or in your case, if you don't have a ton of brooches, jewelry items to make the shape of a Christmas tree. And then that will become a beautiful piece of artwork that you can treasure all year round. If you do decide to glue down any of the jewelry pieces permanently, you won't be able to wear them again. So just keep that in mind as you do this craft. So I want to be able to wear these brooches again. And so what I'm going to do is just temporarily pin them into this velvet covered picture frame where I've just covered it in velvet and then hot glued the excess over on the sides. So nobody's going to see the back of this. And I've still exposed a hanging mechanism so that I can hang it up during the holiday season. And that's your first step. Now come back to this video once you've completed that. And if you don't have velvet laying around like myself, you could use any scrap fabrics that you might have, maybe a piece of foam, something like that, and then you can put that over top of your frame. Just make sure that it is adhered, but then there's a little bit of give to it, such as this one. That's going to make it easier for me to get the pins in and out. So this is going to be the top of my tree, and given that it's about an 8x10 frame, you can feel, or I can feel rather, that there's still the wooden area over on the edge. I'm working with this much space in here. Okay, so remove any bits that might be on your frame. Now you're probably going to get a little bit of glitter and things like that on it, and it happens, and that's okay. If this is a Christmas brooch tree, or a Broochmas tree, but you don't only have to use holiday brooches. Now I've got quite a few, so it could be a situation where I just use my holiday brooches to make this Broochmas tree. But the important part is that you're going to want to map it out to ensure that you have a plan in place before you start to either adhere or place your brooches on the tree. Now this looks pretty random, but I do have a vision here. So working your way down, on the top you might want to make sure there's room for a star, an angel, whatever you want to put at the top, or something non-traditional like a big flower brooch like this one. I felt like I needed a little bit more light to work with, so I set up a work light above my crafting area here. But like I was saying, you don't have to have it all be Christmas brooches or have the angel on top. For example, I have this really spectacular pink, purple, sort of violet, and pastel purple colors. This would look lovely on the tree, and it adds a lot of sparkle and shine as well. So I might want to use this one. Got a lovely holiday snowflake here. I feel like I need a bigger canvas, honestly, because I've got all these brooches to work with. But, well, one thing's for sure, I do want to have an angel as the top of my tree. So I've got this one that takes up, not too much space. And I kind of like that because it'll really come to a point if this is on top. However, this one is triumphant with its trumpet, and it would be a real showstopper up there. This is is where the decision making gets to be a little tricky, and you just have to be decisive. And also, what am I going to be wearing over the next couple of weeks? Okay, I think I want to go with this one. So that's going to be the top. And then something slightly bulkier, working my way down. Probably this stunning piece here. Oh gosh. Oh, or should it be this tree? That looks good too, the penguin tree. No. This makes sense. I think the snowman over here. And the brooches don't have to be in their regular orientation, like top and bottom. You could turn it on its side, really making it fit the shape of a tree. And also, it doesn't have to be perfect. What else do I want to add in here? I'd like to have a butterfly. Oh no, this is good too. This one is a cat in a mailbox. It's kind of holiday because there's snowflakes on the mailbox, and the cat's coming out of the mailbox. It's like, are you getting a kitten for Christmas? That would be great. So maybe I'll add this one in here. Kind of fill out some space there. I'm going to add this tree at an angle. See, now that it's at an angle, I'm starting to make that tree shape. And then I'll balance out. Oh, wait, no. I'll put that there, yeah. I want to balance out the red in this snowman with the red in this ice skate. So I'm going to put it on the opposite side. I don't really want to have two trees right next to each other, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, Rudolph with his nose so bright. Oh gosh. I think I'll put that there. I don't want the trees next to each other. I don't like that. So I'll need something to put here. Maybe that's where, I bring in a clown piece. That adds a nice pop of color there. And then put that there. And another snowflake here. Add the tree there, Rudolph. What about this purple shoe? This can maybe fill in any negative space. Oh boy. Forgot about these lovely owls. So the owls here could maybe fill in underneath the tree. But as you can see, this tree has a lot of detail. And colorful stones. So maybe I get another angel going in here. And the angels like that. But then it's like the angel is blowing the trumpet at the jester. It's kind of strange. Okay, got that. Got another jester. I don't want too many jesters on this. Although I kind of feel like jesters are pretty similar to elves, so it does fit in a way. Oh, yeah, another wreath. There we go. Owls down here. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Leave here, move that there. Slide that over here. Start to space this out a little bit, and we've got ourselves a tree. I think. Put that there. Maybe belief sits right in here. A little one for this section. That's where the smaller wreath could come in. Or even this teeny tiny tree. Oops. Yes. Yes, that's it. Here. Beautiful. Okay. So I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to affix these to my board. But let's take a look here to make sure we're on the right track. Okay, what can be a little bit tricky with this part is, of course, I've got my nails done. And I'm wondering if I should work from angel to bottom of tree to the base, or base up to angel. This is actually the first time I'm doing this, folks, so so forgive me. It'll be a learning experience for us both. Let's go ahead and start with the angel. Forgot to mention, sometimes it helps to put some sort of backing behind the felt so you can more easily stick these in. Working that through. I also forgot to check if all of these brooches have functional clasps, because that could be a problem. Look, and I've put the angel on a skew, but I forgot it's a diagonal style one. I'm not too worried about it. Let's move on to this snowflake here. So similarly, feeding it through here. Trying to grab a hold. You know what, maybe I won't attach it, and maybe it won't fall out. We'll just have to see. Slide the snowflake one right around here. Yeah, this is where really it would have made a lot of sense to put some sort of floral foam, even perhaps, you know, a number of scrap fabrics underneath. But I'm not too worried about it. If I open this one up, now this one I can see myself wearing in the next couple of weeks or so. I will have to attach this in here because I don't have it upside down, so it might just fall out if I don't. Give me a break. There we go. We're getting there. Okay. And then cat in a mailbox. It's like cat on a hot tin roof. It's like cat in a cool winter's mailbox. This one's not too difficult. Okay. Look, just like working with hot glue, working with brooches, you're probably going to poke yourself a couple of times. Oh boy. If I could just get this to feed through here, then we'd be in business. There we go. Where was this jester joker? Who makes this brooch again? I want to say this is the most challenging thing I've ever done. That would be replacing a fence post. But it would be a lot easier if I had my nails shorter. That's for sure. Okay. Whew. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. things have gotten a little bit askew. I don't remember where this was. Whoops. Put this one through here. There we go. This is one of my favorite Christmas brooches because it has the little bell in the middle. You don't see that too often. But a lot of little jingle. Put that there. And the Believe brooch. Believe in Christmas, believe in Santa, believe in winter, believe in whatever you want. Just as long as you get a little sparkle and shine. Yeah, this one's a little bit tricky. There we go. Brooches here, brooches there, brooches everywhere. Is that right? Or is this over here? That makes more sense. It's okay to change as you go a little bit too. You should change as you go. You're learning. Slide this one here. And put this one through here. Rudolph. You remember him? Nose so bright, heart so big. This one goes here. And you can tell that as I'm going along here, I'm getting lazier. And that happens with crafts sometimes, and it's okay. You decide, you know what, it's good enough. Yeah, that looks fine. Good, add a little sparkle and shine right here. And this one's actually got a backing like a pin, so I would need something for it to adhere to. So I'm just going to switch to a sideways purple heel, and I think that's going to work out just great. I feel like this needs some purple pizzazz anyways. Put that one in here. Gorgeous. Oh, I love it. Now I'm ready to deck the halls of my home. No, I don't like this one. Yes, I think it's perfect. And look at that. Now I'm ready to deck the halls of my home with this gorgeous Broochmas tree. A no-fuss craft that you can do with any jewelry items, brooches, pins, or anything you've got in your jewelry chest to decorate for the holidays. And I just love how much sparkle and shine this has, and how it has the vague shape of a Christmas tree. If you give this one a try, do send me a picture. I'd love to see if you give this a try. You can mail it into the Sleepy Keys Craft Corner and show me what you come up with for your own Broochmas tree. Gorgeous.